lights so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your new girl, the Indie. Happy Valentine's Day from me to you and all you loved ones. So I went on my blind date, and as you can see with all my beautiful makeup on, I did use my BoxyCharm. So like I said in my last video, I went over exactly what was in here, but you know, I had to add a couple extra things. So I did end up using my Revolutionary. I used the red out of this one. I love that palette. I did not and have not gotten to use my breakfast in bed, but I will use this for my next video. I just wanted everyone to see exactly how I did it, how I blended everything. I got to use, you know, my primers, my powders. I used my yellow orange and very shimmery orange out of my palette in this one. And in the corners of my eye, I did get to use this Eloise Pure Gold. Oh my god, I'm in love with this. I will be buying another one. And of course, you know, I got my banana powder. I love how this one is. Just setting powder felt so at ease. Like, it didn't feel cakey under my eyes. And I love that it didn't feel cakey. And you know, had to use my plump it. Had to use the plump it up. Had to plump these lips up for my date. So of course I did get to use all my BoxyCharms, and I had an amazing time on my date. He was tall, dark, handsome. He wore glasses. I was like, oh, you like a nerd. He was very sweet. He was very sweet. I loved his energy. He was really great. It's just, he had one deal breaker I couldn't shake, and I would have loved to have a second date with this guy. Like, he was sweet, awesome. He actually subscribed, so thank you. I'm not going to say your name. You told me not to say your name. It was just cool. But I'll say your age. He was 32. He was originally born and raised in Indiana. He went to college out here. He's been down here his whole life. So the one deal breaker he had, and I realized that that's a deal breaker for me, is I want more children, and he doesn't want any children. And I already come with one child, so of course I want more. So that's one bad thing. But it was cool. Like, he was okay with it. He didn't feel like I duped him or my friend duped him. He felt like, you know, we did click really well. He had a lot of things that I was interested in. Like, I'm an outgoing person. I love kayaking, hiking. He loves kind of working out. I'm not really that into working out. Like, I'm trying to work out every like other day because of my schedule, just to kind of get my body back from having a child. But you know, I had a great time. But there won't be a second date. And I love how I used my Fashion Nova delete my number. But I told him he could totally keep my number. He was really great, a great guy. But there's no future there. And I told him I'm not gonna waste his time. There won't be any like friends with benefits. It's legitimately gonna be just, if you want to be friends, I'm fine with that. And I know you guys can hear my son's stuff in the background. I had to come home early because, you know, the day was over, so I was like, cool. But my baby boy just finally went to sleep. So I did still buy myself some nice little Valentine's Day gifts. I've always loved these big cards on Valentine's Day. I feel like it's always nice to have a big card to read. So of course, you know, I had to get this one. It says, Happy Valentine's Day, I love you. And they love me. So it says, I only want to imagine my life with you in it. You're everything to me. Happy Valentine's Day to my love. Oh, I just know how to touch my soul. Teardrop. I did an amazing job. And you know, I had to get myself something I really just desired. And you know, girls, you know, treat yourself. Men, you treat yourself too. Everyone, treat yourself if you don't have a Valentine. If you want to say fuck Valentine's, I'm with you on it, because fuck Valentine's. But, you know, still had to treat myself. Fuck that shit. So I got myself the Saffiano Michael Kors large tote. I'm in love with the pink blush and cream on the sides. It is nice, spacious on the inside. You can see that. It comes with a zipper right here in the middle. I like bigger purses. I'm not gonna set it on the floor. My grandmother always said the woman that sits her purse on the floor is gonna lose money, even though I just bought this. I'm not trying to lose no money in 2021 right now. But I also did, I got myself a couple more gifts. I love my son. I feel like he's the best person in the world. He's the best thing that ever happened to me, and I feel blessed. This was my birthday. I got to take pictures with him, and he's like the best thing ever. So I had to get it framed. And then, of course, he goes to a daycare, and they, of course, make things for the moms and dads. So he got to make me this. It says, "I love you with all my heart, forever and always." And then it says, "I love you to pieces, always love you." So, of course, I'm going to frame them. I'm going to put them on my fridge. And like I said, I had an amazing Valentine. Even though I didn't have a second date coming, I had a great date. So always come back to me. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Always put what you... Actually, I want to know what you guys did for Valentine's. Just let me know. Like, if you didn't have a Valentine, how did you treat yourself? Always treat yourself. Never forget about yourself. And if you did have a Valentine, what'd you guys do? Did you do the nasty? Because I won't be doing nastiness. I'll be going to sleep in a little bit. But like I said, always come back because I'll always be here. Come back to your new girl.
My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.